Stress, pressure, expectation, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Wolverines have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Florida Gators offense will start this game off with the football. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title game.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces.
Wide open spaces. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got it down the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Scott. Oh, there's the ball! And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. It's caught. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the 1st drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. How much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason polls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the 1st drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Rush is on him. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll knock him down. And the Gators line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quarterback keeper. Got enough for the first. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity. Turning on the Jets. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Underwood. Pocket breaking down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. The give to the back. Tough sliding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Trying to get it to the marker. And the Wolverines will move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. keep it on the ground for first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan!
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team, led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin, would just steamroll teams. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs.
He's loose. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Abrams. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Abrams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Abrams. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Finds his target down the middle. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. It'll It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. On the move, he fires. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And big pass plays like that are the product of an offensive line doing a great job in pass protection. That quarterback cannot read the coverage and get the football out of his hands to the open receiver unless he has time. So give this offensive line tons of credit up front for communicating and not giving up any ground. They are being so physical.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hauls it in. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Abrams. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Abrams. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. Oh, out of space. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal. They'll immediately call timeout. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Wants to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
And the Gators will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So here comes the Michigan offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down now.
And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Abrams. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Scott. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. The give. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Takes one-man miss. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, get him tackled to the ground.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Let's it go to the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Snagged out of the air. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that lap.
It's a seam wide open.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's caught downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Fights off the defender. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And the defense got him at the 27. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. A great catch and run for 6.
flexibility to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Florida, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab down the left side. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down on the 25-yard line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Pulls it in. It's Abrams. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He caught it. Touchdown, Florida. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
20, Michigan, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Returner is tackled down at the 20. And Michigan Wolverines will take over.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. High the chains now on second and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
But it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Pressure coming. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Underwood. Caught over the middle, it's Norton. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36, they've got a first down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Quick release by the QB. Got room at the 35. Turning it on. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride. Turns on the Jets. It is gone.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up three, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Here's the handoff. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The RPO, it's complete. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Abrams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's Abrams. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Now they'll run it to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The give to the single back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, They were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nerves of steel, right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm